everyone, it's the Hotel News Now crew reporting live from day one of the 10th annual Hotel Data Conference here in Nashville. And the opening day has been a great ride. We started out looking at the difference between 10 years ago and now when it comes to the data, Sean, and it's been fun to see some of the differences between then and now. And I think the biggest highlight from day one came from IHG's Isaac Colazzo this morning, who gave a quote where he said, "We're in the best demand environment we've ever seen as an industry." And I think that quote really underscores a lot of what we've heard in this first day about the demand drivers, the business generators that are keeping the industry pretty optimistic. What are you hearing?
Well, there's an interesting dichotomy going on right now because, like you mentioned, and it was backed up by statements from STR's Amanda Height and Mark Woodworth during the morning session, that we are in a remarkably good environment right now. But it seems like everyone thinks that right now is not the way things are going to be in the relatively near future. Anytime anyone mentioned the phrase 2020, it was with pretty dark circumstances around it. There's a lot of worries about what happens with the economy after this rush following tax cuts kind of fades away, and the potential trade wars from tariffs seem to be on everybody's mind. So it's good now, it won't be good forever. So now to Dana Miller for more on the first day of the Hotel Data Conference.
Thanks, Sean. One of the things that really stood out to me today was a panel on how the legalization of marijuana is impacting the hotel business. And panelists really agree that it is creating an opportunity for hoteliers. Some are already thinking of ways to make it an amenity and create an experience for those consumers that are looking for that opportunity. But first things first, hoteliers really need to think of the federal, state, and local laws to avoid any legal conflict. So that'll be really interesting to see how that plays out in the coming years. So what have you heard today?
Dana, my biggest takeaway from the first day of HDC is everyone wants to know, when is the cycle going to end, and are there any warning signs to when it's going to end? The biggest three that I heard today are overbuilding, supply growth it's going so far ahead of demand growth that demand can't keep up, and group transient business and consumer confidence, and finally sub-market RevPAR declines. Now, as we know, STR has more than 600 sub-markets in the US, and they found that based on past recessions, the tipping point is about when 43% of those markets have RevPAR declines, and right now we're only at about 25% of those markets are showing those RevPAR declines. So it seems like there's still some room left in this cycle. Well, that wraps it up for the first day of HDC. Thanks for watching.